When Grand Theft Auto V launched in September 2013, the entertainment world witnessed an event that redefined what was possible in gaming. Within the first 24 hours, Rockstar Games generated an astonishing $800 million in sales, a figure that dwarfed the opening weekend revenues of the biggest Hollywood blockbusters. By the end of its third day on the market, GTA V had crossed the $1 billion mark, setting a Guinness World Record for the fastest entertainment product to reach that milestone. For context, the game cost around $265 million to develop and market, making it one of the most expensive video games ever created at the time, but that investment was recouped in less than a single day. It wasn't just a game launch, it was a cultural earthquake, a moment that cemented video games as the dominant force in global entertainment. The numbers became the story, but behind those numbers was a carefully engineered strategy. Rockstar spent years perfecting not just the gameplay but the anticipation. Marketing campaigns teased the scale of Los Santos, the living city that mirrored Los Angeles with a fidelity players had never seen before. Trailers and promotional images promised not only a cinematic single-player experience but also the dawn of a new online world. When the game hit shelves, players felt like they were buying more than entertainment, they were buying entry into a global cultural event. The sales surge wasn't an accident, it was the result of Rockstar's mastery in fusing hype, timing, and product excellence. GTA V's $1 billion launch did more than set records, it created a new benchmark. For more than a decade, the figure has loomed over the industry as a kind of holy grail, a number that no other title has matched in such a short time. Call of Duty installments, despite their annual dominance, have never broken through that ceiling. Film studios, even with billion-dollar box office hits like Avengers: Endgame, cannot compete with the speed of that revenue. And yet, as the industry stares down the release of GTA 6, the question is not whether it will sell millions, it's whether it can break its predecessor's impossible record. On paper, the odds look favorable. The gaming industry in 2025 is much larger than it was in 2013, with the global games market projected to exceed $200 billion in annual revenue. Consoles are more powerful, digital distribution has expanded far beyond what it was a decade ago, and Rockstar now commands a community of over 200 million players who bought GTA 5 across multiple platforms. In theory, if even half of that audience buys GTA 6 within launch week, the game could surpass $1 billion within 24 hours. Digital sales alone will accelerate the numbers since distribution is instant and global, avoiding the logistical bottlenecks of physical copies, but the stakes are higher this time. GTA 5 didn't just sell copies, it built an empire. GTA Online, Rockstar's multiplayer platform, has generated more than $8 billion in lifetime revenue, transforming the game into a recurring cash machine. Microtransactions, new updates, and expansions turned Los Santos into one of the most profitable digital ecosystems ever created. GTA 6 is not just launching a new title. It is inheriting the pressure of building an even larger empire. If the game underwhelms, or if its online component fails to capture the same long-term engagement, it risks being remembered not as the next evolution but as the shadow of its predecessor. The record also depends on timing and cultural climate. In 2013, the industry was at the cusp of the PlayStation 4 and Xbox One era, with gamers hungry for something that defined the leap forward. In 2025, the market is more fragmented. Free-to-play games dominate mobile, live-service giants like Fortnite and Call of Duty Warzone still command attention, and player expectations for immersive worlds are at an all-time high. The appetite is there, but so are the distractions. Rockstar has to deliver not only spectacle but innovation that justifies the next great leap. If GTA 6 does cross the $1 billion threshold faster than GTA 5, it won't just be a record, it will be the confirmation of Rockstar's unparalleled command over the medium. It will prove that even in a fragmented digital age, the gravitational pull of a single game can unite millions of people worldwide for one shared moment. If it falls short, however, the story may shift to whether GTA 5's record was a once-in-history anomaly, a perfect storm of timing, novelty, and global attention that can never be replicated. Either way, the launch of GTA 6 will not just be a release, it will be a referendum on the future of gaming's biggest franchise. What remains certain is that GTA 5's $1 billion launch is more than a statistic, it's a symbol of how entertainment changed. It marked the moment when video games became not just profitable but dominant, eclipsing film, television, and music in both cultural relevance and financial firepower. The question now is whether GTA 6 will write a new chapter in that story or whether it will remain in the shadow of a record so extraordinary it still echoes more than a decade later.